Hey, hello guys, it's LeBron TCG, and we're gonna be watching the fifth game of the first round of the Americas League. We're gonna be watching SOPITA from Peru versus RIXTER from Puerto Rico. So let's see how this goes. We're watching the usual pass of the turn. She's gonna call the Saku and gonna pass the turn as well. RIXTER has to go really aggressive because if not, then bloggers just basically steal the game away from you. So you basically have to just go all the way since the beginning. So let's see how he approaches this game and what the line he has. So he's gonna first attack with that. So Pita is gonna ignore that threat and not basically trade. And that's basically what you want against blockers because sorry, aggro, because then you can basically call more blockers and then prevent them from out didn't throw more units than you. So let's see. She can throw the sword right now and then pair it. Or she can just let's see what she decides to do. She's gonna discard that. Of course you wanna hold on to like really late game units when you're playing against aggro. So she's gonna Suleta the sword and attack. A really smart play. Get rid of that Saku. Call another sword and pass the turn. So right now, really hard for Rexter to outpace when something like that happens. Sometimes, you want to wait, but at the same time, they had a Muro unforeseen, so there's many punishing lines, the blue-white player can do against aggro. So it's gonna call the heavy arms, check the top. It's gonna link it. It's gonna go for the unit. Yep, it's gonna go for that sword. She gonna block. Just calculating the turn, and she decides to let it go. That's gonna get a bridge. Another freedom gone. The heavy arms is now gonna attack. It's gonna let that hit, and he gets the Suleta. So that's gonna be a pass of the turn. Let's see how he approaches. Got the Gundam and the Amuro. It's gonna perfect strike. Link the perfect strike. Get rid of the heavy arms. -2 with the Kira. And that's it. I'm gonna pass the turn. Really simple. Basically making sure she has the advantage. Gonna call Resell and the gun tank. The gun tank get rid of the perfect strike, and that's gonna be a pass of the turn. Not too much tempo by Rixer right now. So she's gonna Gundam Amuro, rest the Resell, get rid of the Resell. And it's gonna Amuro again, rest that, and also get rid of that. She doesn't wanna see anything in his field. And pass of the turn, the repair 2. Really, really hard game to play because right now if you win and get rid of the Gundam, the sword is just gonna basically trade with you, which is gonna happen. And that's an unforeseen. It doesn't matter that much, and that's gonna be a pass of the turn. That's gonna be a free food for sword to get rid of. Let's see how she decides to play this turn. Right now, she needs to get rid of a lot of shields, so it's not like if it's a one game. So the L strike is called, and that's gonna be a pass of the turn. No calling the Gundam. So that's gonna be a Gundam. The Amuro as well. The Gundam is gonna attack the L strike, and that's gonna be the unforeseen incident, and that was the reason why she didn't wanted the to call the Gundam. So that's a really smart play by her. Right now, basically, that's great. It's gonna put that back, attack that. That's gonna be a trade. 2 cards in hand for each player, but she's gonna call the Gundam and the Luffy and pass the turn. Really winnable game for both players. That's gonna be a resell, that's gonna be a RIXTER777 and a pass. So a Rick Diaz is gonna be the card is drawn. She's gonna attack. Right now, no, it's not worth it, and that's the best play she could do. So let's see how he answers. Richter using the Changwu Fate to attack to make sure that if they block, he gets no damage. So that's gonna be an Archangel, and the Archangel is gonna give him the overflowing affection. So that aggressive play was really vital. So it's gonna draw the Onomuro and a show of Resolve. Oh my god. That's the thing. Whenever you wanna risk it, those things kind of happen. So it's gonna go with the Gundam, get rid of that, and Gundam with Kira for me is one of the most insane combos there is in this game. So people should do it more, that's for sure. And that's gonna be an Amuro to that. Is she gonna get rid of it, or she's just gonna pass the turn? Yep, she's gonna trade, knowing that she has more units. And that's gonna go 3 to poke the base because of the Gundam boost, and that's a pass of the. That's gonna be an Archangel and a pass of the turn. So really well calculated play. Wing Gundam is called, and that's gonna be a pass of the turn. So this is not over yet, but she draws a Kira Yamato. She's gonna link her. She's gonna hold on into it. Let's see. Alright, so that's gonna attack the base, restand. She's thinking about linking that or not doing it so. Because she wants to prevent the Archangel from leaving, and that's the smartest way to do it because now you have 5 and now he's forced to link for the wing to be relevant. It's gonna call another wing. What is he gonna do? Basically nothing is gonna do anything, so he's just gonna pass. Another Kira, so that's not gonna be really helpful for SOPITA, so she's gonna go for the base. That's a resell gun, it's gonna go with the Gundam. And that's gonna be a base for Richter, so hopefully he got something that can help him. It's gonna Archangel restand and pass the turn, basically the same turn all over again. That's gonna be a heavy arms. That's gonna go to the bottom. He didn't like that. Let's see what he drew. If he drew a pilot, did he drew something that can help him? That's gonna be an attack with the Anshka. He's gonna go for it. So SOPITA is gonna ignore that attack. Really intense and important turn. So it's gonna go with the wing. Is he gonna block? No, she doesn't. She's not gonna block. So the Archangel is gone. And that's gonna be a pass of the turn. He gets the aerial, so I think she got the command to trigger it. So let's see if she goes for an overflow and for a show. First, she's gonna go with 6. Is she gonna go for game? She's thinking about it. She's thinking of going for game or just attacking. She's gonna go for a game. That's gonna be a 6 and get rid of that. She's gonna attack the shield area. And GG. So Pita gets the win. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, share. Bye. Hey.